JR അക്കാഡമിയിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി സ്വാഗതം. അതിന് തന്നെ റിക്വസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ട്, നിങ്ങൾ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ഈ ചാനൽ കാണുന്നതെങ്കിലോ ഇതുവരെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല എങ്കിലോ ഇന്ന് തന്നെ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണം. കാരണം ചാനൽ സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്ത് ബെൽ ബട്ടൺ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മാത്രമേ ഞാൻ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ അപ്പോൾ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നോട്ടിഫിക്കേഷനിൽ ലഭ്യമാവുകയുള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ PSCയുടെ അക്കൗണ്ടന്റ്, ജൂനിയർ അക്കൗണ്ടന്റ്, അക്കൗണ്ട്സ് അസിസ്റ്റന്റ്, അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് ക്രെഡിറ്റ് ഈ തസ്തികകളിലേക്ക് അപേക്ഷ സമർപ്പിച്ചുള്ള ഉദ്യോഗാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് വേണ്ടിയുള്ള എല്ലാ ക്ലാസ്സുകളും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ ചാനലിലൂടെ ലഭ്യമാണ്. ക്ലാസ്സുകളെല്ലാം തന്നെ പ്ലേലിസ്റ്റിൽ അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ പുതുതായിട്ട് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന ഉദ്യോഗാർത്ഥികളെ സംബന്ധിച്ച് നിങ്ങൾ പ്ലേലിസ്റ്റിൽ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്ത ക്ലാസ്സുകളെല്ലാം തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ലഭ്യമാവുന്നതാണ്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഇന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഏറ്റവും പുതിയ സിലബസ് അനുസരിച്ച് തയ്യാറാക്കിയിട്ടുള്ള മോഡൽ എക്സാം ആണ്, ആദ്യത്തെ മോഡൽ എക്സാം ആണ് ഇന്ന് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ PSC പരീക്ഷയുടെ അതേ മോഡലിൽ തന്നെ തയ്യാറാക്കിയിട്ടുള്ള മോഡൽ എക്സാം ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഓരോരുത്തർക്കും മോഡൽ എക്സാം പെയിൻ പരീക്ഷ എഴുതുന്ന പോലെ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ മോഡൽ എക്സാം അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യുക. അപ്പോൾ ആൻസർ കീ ഞാൻ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻ ബോക്സിൽ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിനുശേഷം നിങ്ങൾ മോഡൽ എക്സാം എഴുതുന്ന പോലെ തന്നെ മെയിൻ എക്സാം എഴുതുന്ന പോലെ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾ മോഡൽ എക്സാം എഴുതുക. അതിനുശേഷം നിങ്ങൾ ഞാൻ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുള്ള ആൻസർ കീ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻ ബോക്സിൽ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുള്ള ആൻസർ കീ ആയിട്ട് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കുക. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഓരോരുത്തർക്ക് ലഭിച്ച മാർക്ക് എത്രയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ വിലയിരുത്തുക. അതിനുശേഷം നിങ്ങൾ എനിക്ക് മെസ്സേജ് ചെയ്യുക. ഓരോരുത്തർക്ക് ലഭിച്ച മാർക്കുകൾ നിങ്ങൾ എനിക്ക് മെസ്സേജ് ചെയ്യുക. അപ്പോൾ അതിനുശേഷം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ മാർക്ക് കിട്ടിയ ഉദ്യോഗാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് പ്രത്യേക പ്രശംസ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കുന്നതാണ്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് മോഡൽ എക്സാമിലേക്ക് കിടക്കാം. ആദ്യത്തെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നോക്കാം. The global key professional accounting body is option A, the International Accounting Standards Board. Option B, the Institute of Chartered Accounts of India. Option C, the Financial Accounting Standard Board. Option D, none of these. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. International Public Sector Accounting Standards were issued by option A, International Accounting Standards Board. Option B, International Auditing Practice Committee. Option C, International Federation of Accounts. Option D, none of the above. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. The process of recording financial data up to trial balance is option A, bookkeeping. Option B, classifying. Option C, summarizing. Option D, analyzing. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. In which of the following cases accounting estimates are needed? Option A, employees benefit schemes. Option B, impairment of losses. Option C, inventory obsolescence. Option D, all of the above. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. The long-term assets that have no physical existence but possess a value is known as option A, current asset. Option B, fixed asset. Option C, intangible assets. Option D, investments. Other question. Which of these best explains fixed assets? Option A, are brought to be used in the business. Option B, are expensive items bought for the business. Option C, are items which will not wear out quickly. Option D, are of long life and are not purchased specifically for resale. Other question. The asset that can be easily converted into cash within a short period. Option A, current assets. Option B, fixed assets. Option C, intangible assets. Option D, investments. Other question. Which of the following statement is correct? Option A, the amount of goodwill or capital reserve is found out in the books of purchasing company only. Option B, the amount of goodwill or capital reserve is found out in the books of vendor company only. Option C, goodwill is equal to net assets minus purchase price. Option D, the face value of shares of purchasing company will be taken into account while calculating purchases consideration. Other question. When two or more companies carrying on similar business decide to combine, a new company is formed. It is known as dash. Option A, merger. Option B, amalgamation. Option C, absorption. Option D, demerger. Other question. If the two companies have different accounting policies in respect of the same item, then they make necessary changes to adopt dash accounting policies. Option A, same. Option B, different. Option C, important. Option D, sum. Other question. Funds are financial resources in the form of option A, corporate capital. Option B, business funds. Option C, cash equivalents. Option D, all of these. Other question. An asset that derives value from a contractual claim is called as option A, fictitious asset. Option B, financial assets. Option C, intangible asset. Option D, real asset. Other question. The government finance, which includes the principles and practices relating to the Procurement and management of funds for central government and local bodies is known as option A public finance, option B business finance, option C private finance, option D all of these. Other question. Business finance deals with which of the following? Option A utilize funds efficiently, option B procuring funds from different sources of on fire items, option C both of these, option D none of these. Other question. The managerial process which is concerned with the planning and control of financial resources is called as option A control function, option B finance function, option C management function, option D none of these. Question. Financial management came into existence as a separate field of study from dash. Option A 19th century, option B 21st century, option C 20th century, option D none of these. Question. The financial activities which are performed regularly are known as option A non-requiring finance act functions, option B both of these, option C recurring finance act functions, option D none of these. Question. The financial activities which are performed only on special events like promotion, amalgamation and solvency crisis are called as option A non-recurring finance functions, option B recurring finance functions, option D C both of these, option D none of these. Question. The sum of short-term and long-term sources of finance is known as option A capital structure, option B both of these, option C financial structure, option D none of these. Question. The sources of finance from which the quantum of required funds can be raised are option A share capital, option B trade credit, option C debit capital, option D all of these. Question. Indirect cost is known as dash. Option A indirect overheads, option B overheads, option C work overheads, option D chargeable overheads. Question. Cost incurred is to secure orders is dash. Option A selling overheads, option B office overheads, option C variable overheads, option D none of the above. Question. Material which cannot be changed directly dash. Option A direct material, option B indirect material, option C overheads, option D none of the above. Question. Rent of building is dash overheads, option A fixed overhead, option B indirect overheads, option C direct overheads, option D none of the above. Question. Cost which can be controlled is dash cost, option A chargeable, option B controllable, option C overheads, option D none of the above. Question. Cost of abnormal idle time is dash overheads, option A abnormal, option B normal, option C production, option D none of the above. Question. Depreciation on machinery is charged under dash overheads, option A factory overheads, option B office overheads, option C direct overheads, option D indirect overheads. Question. Royalty on production is a dash charge, option A direct, option B indirect, option C overheads, option D none of the above. Question. Costing department expenses are considered as dash overheads, option A administrative overheads, option B production overheads, option C office overheads, option D selling overheads. Question. Stationery in production department is dash material, option A indirect, option B direct, option C fixed, option D none of the above. Question. Which of these do not belong to the Crosby's quality vaccines 5 sections? Option A operations, option B communication, option C conformance, option D policies. Question. Dash refer to the customer need that help in keeping a company in the market. Option A excess needs, option B excitement needs, option C basic needs, option D performance needs. Question. Dash refers to the operational definition of goals, option A objectives, option B action plans, option C target, option D plans. Question. Which of these is neither a physical nor an objective factor for performance appraisal? Option A front lines, option B efficiency, option C amount of work, option D attendance. Question. The 4 R's of a total improvement was given by whom? Option A, Deming. Option B, Jack L. Huffman. Option C, Taguchi. Option D, Crosby. Other question. Which of these is the primary idea behind the concept of multiple sourcing? Option A, lower cost. Option B, better service. Option C, higher cost. Option D, better quality. Other question. Which of these does not amount to a tangible gain of the quality circle? Option A, better housekeeping. Option B, attitudinal changes. Option C, greater cost effectiveness. Option D, decreased profitability. Other question. We also call specification limits to be a products dash. Option A, median. Option B, mode. Option C, allowances. Option D, tolerances. Other question. Which of these does not happen to be one of the new 7 management tools? Option A, histogram. Option B, matrix diagram. Option C, tree diagram. Option D, affinity diagram. Other question. Which of these is the odd one out according to the data inputs needed to prepare a FMEA? Option A, reliability data. Option B, product process specifications. Option C, quality engineer. Option D, customer priority data. Other question. Dash is economic theory used in business, whereas dash is economic theory used in business and non-business organization. Option A, microeconomics, macroeconomics. Option B, business economics, managerial economics. Option C, positive economics and normative economics. Option D, none of these. Other question. Managerial economics is also called option A, microeconomics. Option B, theory of the firm. Option C, economics of the firm. Option D, all of the above. Other question. Want satisfying power of a commodity is called option A, demand. Option B, utility. Option C, satisfaction. Option D, consumption. Other question. In economics, desire backed by purchasing power is known as option A, utility. Option B, demand. Option C, consumption. Option D, scarcity. Other question. The demand has 3 essential: desire, purchasing power, and dash. Option A, quantity. Option B, cash. Option C, supply. Option D, willingness to purchase. Other question. Dash means an attempt to determine the factors affecting the demand of a commodity or service and to measure such factors and their influences. Option A, demand planning. Option B, demand forecasting. Option C, demand analyzing. Option D, demand estimation. Other question. Dash is known as the first law in market. Option A, law of supply. Option B, law of consumption. Option C, law of demand. Option D, law of production. Other question. Demand is equal to desires plus dash plus willingness to pay. Option A, supply. Option B, utility. Option C, want. Option D, purchasing power. Other question. Law of demand shows the functional relationship between dash and quantity demanded. Option A, supply. Option B, cost. Option C, price. Option D, requirements. Other question. Basic assumptions of law of demand include option A, prices of other goods should change. Option B, there should be a substitute for the commodity. Option C, the commodity should not confer any distinction. Option D, the demand for the commodity should not be continuous. Other question. A company can be wound up. Option A, voluntarily by members. Option B, by the order of the tribunal. Option C, by voluntary winding up by creditors. Option D, by all the above methods. Other question. Compulsory winding up means winding up. Option A, by the tribunal. Option B, by the members. Option C, by the creditors. Option D, all of them. Other question. A company may be wound up by the tribunal if option A, the company passes on ordering resolution to this effect. Option B, the company does not commence its business within 6 months of its incorporation. Option C, number of members reduced below 7 in the case of private company. Option D, company is unable to pay its debits. Other question. As per section 439, who can file a petition to the tribunal for winding up? Option A, the registrar. Option B, the company. Option C, contributory. Option D, any one of these. Other question. As per section 444, when the tribunal makes an order for the winding up, it should be communicated within 2 weeks to Option A, official liquidator. Option B, company. Option C, central government. Option D, national company law board. Other question. Official liquidators are appointed from a panel of option A, professional firms of chartered accounts. Option B, advocates. Option C, company secretaries. Option D, all. Other question. Tribunal may appoint the official liquidator to be the liquidator provisionally at any time. Option A, after the presentation of petition for winding up. Option B, after making the winding up order. Option C, after dissolution. Option D, before the statutory meeting. Other question. The official liquidator, after receipt of statement of affairs of the company, must submit a preliminary report to the tribunal not later than dash of the order. Option A, 6 months. Option B, 1 year. Option C, 2 weeks. Option D, 1 month. Other question. On a winding up order being made, the company's property comes under the custody of option A, liquidator. Option B, tribunal. Option C, central government. Option D, shareholders. Other question. As per section 457, the statutory powers of the liquidator can be exercised. Option A, with the sanction of the tribunal. Option B, without the sanction of the tribunal. Option C, some with and some without such sanction. Option D, with the sanction of the central government. Other question. Who is the central banking authority of in India? Option A, RBI. Option B, NABARD. Option C, Ministry of Finance. Option D, SEBI. Other question. Which among the following is not one of the functions of RBI? Option A, controlling inflation. Option B, banking supervision. Option C, lender of last resort. Option D, controlling employment in the country. Other question. To operate as NBFC in India, one has to take a license from dash. Option A, SEBI. Option B, RBI. Option C, MOF. Option D, FICCI. Other question. Which among the following financial instruments are dealt by primary dealers? Option A, bonds. Option B, mutual funds. Option C, government securities. Option D, debentures. Other question. Name the section that mandate banks to maintain CRR with the RBI. Option A, section 42(1) RBI Act. Option B, section 24(1) RBI Act. Option C, section 42(1) BR Act. Option D, section 24(1) BR Act. Other question. Which out of the following liquid asset is not a part of SLR? Option A, cash. Option B, government securities. Option C, gold. Option D, bonds. Other question. Who is the regulator of insurance sector in India? Option A, SEBI. Option B, IRDAI. Option C, NABARD. Option D, PFRDA. Other question. Name India's first listed exchange. Option A, MCX. Option B, NSC. Option C, BSE. Option C, OTC Exchange of India. Other question. MCX deals with trading of dash. Option A, stocks. Option B, gold. Option C, commodity futures. Option D, none of the above. Other question. Who provides clearinghouse facilities for netting of payments and securities delivery? Option A, stock exchange. Option B, RBI. Option C, SEBI. Option D, SBI. Other question. The central government has been empowered by entry dash of the union list of schedule 7 of the Constitution of India to levy tax on income other than agricultural income. Option A, 84. Option B, 82. Option C, 81. Option D, 85. Other question. The Income Tax Act 1961 came into force WEF dash. Option A, 1st April 1962. Option B, 31st March 1961. Option C, 1st April 1961. Option D, none of the above. Other question. Amongst the following dash is empowered to levy tax on agricultural income? Option A, central government. Option B, state government. Option C, commissioner. Option D, president. Other question. Circulars and notifications are binding on the option A, Central Board of Direct Taxes. Option B, assessee. Option C, Income Tax Appellate Tribunal. Option D, Income Tax Authorities. Other question. Supreme Court President in binding on? Option A, courts. Option B, Appellate Tribunal. Option C, Income Tax Authorities. Option D, all of the above. Other question. High Court Presidents are not binding on? Option A, Tribunal. Option B, Income Tax Authorities. Option C, assessee. Option D, none of the above. Other question. Wherever in the Act the phrase as prescribed appears, it means that option A, regulations are to be framed is in this respect. Option B, rules have been framed in this respect. Option C, regulations were earlier framed in this respect. Option D, regulations are framed in this respect. അടുത്ത question. Who amongst the following confers on the power to issue circulars and clarifications? Option A, ITAT. Option B, central government. Option C, CBDT. Option D, state government. അടുത്ത question. Amendments by the Finance Act are made applicable from option A, first day of the next financial year. Option B, first day of the same financial year. Option C, last day of same accounting year. Option D, none of the above. Other question. Income tax is charged in dash. Option A, financial year. Option B, assessment year. Option C, previous year. Option D, accounting year. Other question. In effective largest markets should focus on option A, market segmentation. Option B, market targeting. Option C, market positioning. Option D, all of the above. Another question. A flexible market offering consists of option A, naked solution. Option B, discretionary options. Option C, both A and B. Option D, none of the above. Another question. A naked solution in flexible market consists of these services and products elements that option A, all segment members value. Option B, some segment members value. Option C, no one value. Option D, none of the above. Other question. Discretionary options in flexible market offering consist of services and products elements that option A, all segment members value. Option B, some segment members value. Option C, none of values. Option D, none of the above. Other question. Dash exists when all consumers have almost the same preferences and the market reflects no natural segments. Option A, clustered preferences. Option B, diffused preferences. Option C, homogeneous preferences. Option D, none of the above. Other question. Consumers in dash vary greatly in their preferences. If several brands are there in the market, they are likely to position themselves throughout the space and show real references to match differences in consumer groups. Option A, clustered preferences. Option B, diffused preferences. Option C, homogeneous preferences. Option D, none of the above. Another question. Dash result when natural market segments surface from groups of customers with shared preferences. Option A, clustered preferences. Option B, diffused preferences. Option C, homogeneous preferences. Option D, none of the above. Another question. Crack and famous ointment from Paris Pharmaceuticals is an example of dash. Option A, mass marketing. Option B, local marketing. Option C, niche marketing. Option D, none of the above. Other question. There are many large companies like IBM that have lost a chunk of their market share in the niches. Such a form of confrontations have been termed as dash. Option A, gorillas against gorillas. Option B, gorillas against gorillas. Option C, gorillas against gorillas. Option D, none of the above. Other question. Gorillas against gorillas highlight which form of marketing? Option A, mass marketing. Option B, niche marketing. Option C, local marketing. Option D, none of the above. Other question. Which of the following is not a kind of audit? Option A, statutory and private. Option B, government and continuous audit. Option C, interim audit. Option D, none of these. Other question. This kind of audit is conducted generally between two annual audits. Option A, internal audit. Option B, interim audit. Option C, financial audit. Option D, continuous audit. Other question. Voucher relates to dash. Option A, cash receipt. Option B, cash payment. Option C, credit in transactions. Option D, all of the above. Other question. Auditing begins where dash ends. Option A, selling. Option B, inventory valuation. Option C, accounting. Option D, purchases. Other question. In the case of a company in which not less than 12% of the subscribed share capital is held, whether singly or in combined by certain special institutions and bodies, the appointment or reappointment of auditors shall be made at each annual general meeting by a special resolution. Option A, 25%. Option B, 30%. Option C, 20%. Option D, 15%. Other question. Which of the following persons is qualified to be a company auditor? Option A, an employee of the company. Option B, a body corporate. Option C, a person who is indebted to the company for an amount of exceeding Rs 1000. Option D, a practicing chartered accountant. അടുത്ത ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ when the auditor is an employee of the organization being audited, the audit is classified as dash. Option A internal, option B external, option C compliance, option D both A and B. Other question, a company auditor can be removed before expiry of his term by option A shareholders, option B board of directors, option C central government, option D state government. Other question, if there is capital loss, the auditor should option A not allow payment of dividend, option B allow payment of dividends, option C allow payment of dividends after making such losses good, option D none of the above. Other question, auditor should see that amount received for premium on issue of shares should be shown in dash. Option A subscribed capital, option B capital reserve amount account, option B share premium account, option D paid up capital account. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്നത്തെ ക്ലാസ് എല്ലാവർക്കും ഇഷ്ടമായി എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. ക്ലാസ് ഇഷ്ടമായാൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യണം, ഷെയർ ചെയ്യണം, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യണം, പരമാവധി എല്ലാവരിലേക്ക് എത്തിച്ചു കൊടുക്കണം. എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി പറഞ്ഞ് നിർത്തട്ടെ. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.